If you like The Last Action Hero and you like horror, you're gonna fucking love this movie. What's going on, everybody? Mark Hunt with your MHN Horror Fact of the Day. Today's fact is about the meta instant classic 2015's The Final Girls.
We fight.
What's happening? It's slow motion.
But hey, before we get to that fact, if you could be so awesome to stab that like button, smash that subscribe, and click that little dingy bell to be notified every time we drop amazing content right here on MHN. And hey, if you've already smashed the subscribe button, go ahead and smash the share button. That'd be awesome too. Now back to the fact. For those who don't know the basic plot of this movie, I'm not going to give away any spoilers, it's in the fucking trailer, is that there's a young girl whose mom was an actress back in the day, back in like the 80s or so, and she starred in a very, very famous slasher movie. I think it's Camp Bloodbath, that's the name of it. And it's like a Friday the 13th knockoff. So essentially, she kind of gets typecast for that, and you know, she's forever immortalized inside of that movie. Unfortunately, her mom ends up passing away at the very beginning of the movie. And obviously the main girl is struggling through life and just trying to cope with not having her mom around. Through a little bit of finagling from a friend, they're having a screening of Camp Bloodbath 1 and Camp Bloodbath 2. She begrudgingly agrees to go and kind of hang out and see the movie, and some crazy shit happens and they end up inside the movie. I know that's a big leap to say crazy shit happens and then that happens, but I don't want to get too much of it. And if you really want to be spoiled, just go and watch the trailer. It's awesome. But if you don't want to know anything, just go see the movie. It's fucking fantastic. Anyway, the concept for this movie and the co-writer of this movie is Joshua John Miller. If that name kind of sounds familiar, it's because you're probably thinking of his dad. His dad was Jason Miller, who played Father Karras in The Exorcist. Joshua came up with the idea for this film after his father passed away. It was always really weird to see his father, who had passed away, die on screen and also be a character on screen. With that weird feeling, he got the inspiration for a very creative idea, which eventually led to The Final Girls. I don't even have a joke for this. It's actually really easy to tell why this movie works so fucking well, because at the very core of this, it's based on a real love that a son had for his father, and how he expressed that even if his father was gone, he would still kind of see him, but it was still kind of weird because he would see him die on screen all the time, every time you watched the movie. Kind of a fucked up little metaverse going on there. And that has been your MHN Horror Facts of the Day, and I have a comments challenge for you. What is your absolute favorite meta horror movie? And of course, I will pick the best comment, and that person will choose the topic of a future MHN Horror Facts of the Day. Thank you so much, and I will see you all tomorrow. If you have not checked out this movie, it's fucking fantastic. It absolutely blew me away when I watched it. Brandon, actually one of the EPs, really recommended it. And the funny thing is that he had told both Zach and I kind of the plot of the movie, but we just totally spaced. Maybe we truly don't listen to Brandon at all. But anyway, we had no idea about, you know, what this movie was going to be about, and we were kind of in it. We were in it until they reached the theater, when they actually go in. And then we went, oh, it's that kind of movie. And he's like, I told you it was that kind of movie. And like, we weren't listening, but it actually made it even better of an experience. This movie is hilarious. It has great thriller elements. Unfortunately, it is PG-13, but there's a whole other story about why it's PG-13. But it has laughs, thrills, and actually a tremendous amount of heart that is very effective. I highly recommend this movie. Definitely check it out.